Welcome back. Yes, you are back with your boy Scarcious. We are in the Ultra League right now. We have our Cresselia on the lead, and we're faced up against a Giratina. And we definitely don't mind this. They try to catch, it doesn't pay off. So now the Reggie still is faced up against our Swampert. So the offload in the charge move should be a focus blast. We will let it go. Absolutely fine. And we're going to stack up. All right. And then we're going to send the Hydro first and then finish them off with an EQ. All right. So stack up, go over a bit and then offload the EQ. And that Reggie still will be out of here as fast as he came in. Okay. Expecting them to come back in with their Giratina. They're going to wait out the clock a little bit. All right, back comes Giratina as expected. They're going to throw a charge move so that we don't get to an EQ. That's absolutely fine. We can let it go. All right, and then they got to meet Cresselia once again, offloading that Moonblast. You already know it will do big damage. Do they fancy using the shield? They do. Okay. What do they want to throw here? We're going to shield up straight away. Might be a claw. It is a claw. It's absolutely fine. Putting some pressure on them. See what they want to do. We're going to throw another charge move. We're going to let it go. Dragon Claw once again. Alright, stacking up some extras. Then offload that Moonblast. Alright, are they doubling up on them shields? They're not, they're letting that go. Alright. Okay, throwing the claw again, so they must be running Ancient Power. That's why they were running from Cresselia earlier. This should be another claw which will tickle and we will be able to get off another Moonblast. Alright, so waiting to see if they were looking to catch. Alright, what do they want to do? They let it go. What's in the back? It is Regirock. Okay, so Regirock versus Registeel. Okay, they offload EQ. Alright, that's fine. Going to be going for the focus blast. I'm expecting them to use their last shield here, and they do. All right. Okay, so we're going to make use of our last shield also. Okay, going to look to offload the focus blast here. All right, no need to switch. It's going to stay here. Alright, the clock wasn't even up yet, it was about to be up. That's fine though, they got to offload all their energy there, and then Cresselia can wrap things up as long as we can get to the grass, not before they get to a charge move, which we do. And that's looking to be GG's. Alright, nicely done. Okay, taking that W, let's move on into the next one. Alright, faced up against a Cresselia. It is a mirror match. Let's see how this one plays out. Might take a little while. Okay, they're going for Grass Knot though. I wonder if they are running Grass Knot Future Sight, which is not moveset that you would see often. I can see why they would, but yeah, not one you come across often. Alright, offloading the Moonblast here. See if we can get an attack drop on them. And we do. Nice. Okay, so things are not looking too great. It looks like they're not running Moonblast and they get their attack drop. So things are not looking too great. Maybe they might want to swap out at some point. We'll have to see. They're coming very low here. They are in red. Are they putting us into red? Nope, we're still in yellow. Alright, let's see what's going on here. They're going to throw a Grass Knot. That's absolutely fine. No need to shield up. Okay. Alright. This will be getting rid of their Cresselia, and then we're going to see what they want to bring in. Will we get to a charge move though? We will. And it's Obstagoon. Obstagoon's not really going to appreciate this Moonblast. Big damage. And then we swap into our Swampert, and our Swampert is met by their Virizion, which is not too great for us, but we're going to see what we can do here. Normally we'd just let it go down, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that because it will be spamming our Registeel with Sacred Swords, and there's not going to be much play there, especially where it would become basically Obstagoon and Virizion versus Registeel. So we can't allow that to happen. So we're going to make use of our shields and just keep chipping away at this Virizion. They are now looking to shield up and going for that Leaf Blade. We're going to shield that up, and then we switch and catch the charge move. This is why you need to keep track of your opponent's energy, and that there might have just gave us hope. So wait the clock out. Alright, come back in with Swampert, see if they want to give up their last shield. Let's see what the vibe is. And on top of that, we want to hope that that Obstagoon is not running Cross Chop, which not all Obstagoons do. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, they swap into their Obstagoon. Let's see what the Obstagoon's running. It's running Obstruct. Okay, that's another lifeline for us. And the time is up on sight. So it's ticking away. But as you can see, we're nice and healthy. Their Virizion is in low red. And that is it. That's GG's. So, from what somewhat looked very, very bad for us, we take the W and move swiftly into the next one. Alright, faced up against a Toxicroak. We love to see it. They should look to swap. They do into Tentacruel. Their Tentacruel is met by our Registeel. Let's go. Alright. They go for Acid Spray. Okay, they obviously want their Scald to start adding up later. But yeah, they should just go Scald, but it's absolutely fine. Okay, now they should be going for the Scald here. They do. It's absolutely fine. You can see that did do a bit more damage than it usually would. But that's absolutely fine. We're going to go for the Focus Blast here and go for the Undercharge. They shield it anyway, which is absolutely fine. Let's go. And I'm not expecting them to go for Acid Spray.
You can run, but you can't hide.
We don't shield up and we survive. We survive. So, good call. Good call. We can keep our two shields. They have no shields. So it's going to be a tricky one for them. Alright, what are you going for here? Acid Spray. Alright. And now we swap out into our Swampert. And then they top left because they realize where that one is heading. That's a triple poison team. Okay, interesting. Alright, anyway, taking that W, moving swiftly on into the next one. Faced up against a Tapu Fini. This is actually beautiful for us, not for them. So they swap out into their Gliscor. Absolutely fine. We're throwing just as they would have approached to an Earthquake. Not that they're going to even throw that. They should be going for the Night Slashes to be safe. But we're going to shield it. Yep, is the Night Slash. Alright, offloading yet another Hydro here. This should get their last shield. It does. Alright, stacking. They're probably going to go for Night Slash here, but we're going to be safe. Alright, and they're going to get to another Night Slash here, but we will survive it, and we should be careful of a swap. Yep, there they go. They swap there, and we can now meet their Tapu Fini with our Reggie still, which is even better. Let's go. They're going for Surf here. Absolutely fine. Now we're going to go for our Zap, which you already know does big damage. Okay. Alright. Okay, they're throwing another Surf. That's absolutely fine. Would have liked to fully farm this down here, but we're not going to give them any hope. So we get rid of them here with a Focus Blast. Bye bye Tapu Fini. Switch Clock just come up. See what they want to do here. Shields are down on each end. We sniped them. Sniped them with a Hydro. Let's go. And then they swap it into Cobalion. That's absolutely fine. We can go for a Hydro to chip them before we go down, and then Cresselia can sweep up the pieces left behind, and you can already see where this one is heading. They should too, and they do, and that's GG's. Nicely done. Alright, taking that W, let's move on into the next one. Faced up against a Tapu Fini once again. We love to see it. What do they want to do? They dip straight away into Golisopod, and then we meet it with our Reggie Steel. We definitely don't mind this. Let's see how they want to play it. Alright, they go for the liquidation. They get the defense drop on us instantly. That's absolutely fine though. This is Reggie Steel. Alright, Zap Cannon, big damage. Now we can go for the full lock on down. They should be able to get to another charge move. They do. And that's absolutely fine. Alright, farm that down. And they can't bring in Tapu Fini here. They're going to have to reveal their third. So what do they want to do? What do they do here? Okay, they bring the Tapu Fini back. They don't want to reveal the third yet. Alright, so I wonder what's in the back then. Big damage. Okay, what do they want to do? They panic. They get scared, so they throw their charge move. Alright, we're going to bring in Crest just to see what they got in the back. What is it? It's Charizard. Beautiful. And they top left. That's GG's. Nicely done. Alright, moving on into the last one. Okay. Let's go. Faced up against the Umbreon. Let's go. Psychic versus Dark. But it doesn't go down as it's supposed to, right? Cresselia is different. So let's go. We're throwing up Foul Play. It's absolutely fine. Offloading that Moonblast. Does respectable damage. Let's go. Okay. Cresselia doesn't mind that Foul Play. Doesn't mind, as you can see. 2 foul plays, you can't put us into red. But as we know, Umbreon doesn't hit hard anyway. Alright, let's go. We're going to go for another charge move before we get off this Moonblast, and it's not going to take us out. But we will get to another charge move, and it would take them out if they decide not to shield, but I'm guessing they're going to shield up and take Switch, which is absolutely fine. They do shield up, we can come in Reggie Steel and save Swampert for the end game. Alright, let's go. Umbreon can throw a couple moves, Reggie Steel doesn't care. We can hold on to our 2 shields while they only have 1. And then you can see what it is they got in the back. I mean, Umbreon's quite thick, we know that, so we're not going to even attempt to lock on down. Just going to get some extra energy and then offload this Focus Blast here. What do they have in the back? What's it going to be? They're having a think about how they want to play this out. Okay, it is Muck. That's absolutely fine. We can stay here for now. Offload the Zap Cannon. Hopefully get an attack drop on them. big damage, and you do get the attack drop. Let's go. What do they want to do? They're sticking around, so something in the back doesn't want to see Reggie still. They go for the Dark Pulse, that's absolutely fine. Get off another zap. This will take them out if they decide not to shield. I'm guessing they're going to shield. If they do, we'll look to swap out. They do shield, we swap into Swampert. And it's Cresselia in the back, but we have 2 shields, they have none. And this is Shadow Swamp. 2 EQs will put it critically low. So let's go. Let's go, man. Alright, they go for that grass knot. Absolutely fine. Let's get off another EQ. Big damage, bring it critically low and go for the mud shot down, and the Hydra will take out the muck. You can see where this one is heading, and at some point they're gonna have to also see what the vibe is, and this was the last battle. So thank you guys for coming by once again. You all take care now. Peace.